Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Burgers with Eric podcast. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Burgers with Eric podcast. My name is Stephen James. I'll be your host. Today is Thursday, March 9th, 2023. Sitting across from me is the OG, the Airbnb king himself, Dan Bilzerian's better-looking cousin, Eric Weingard.
What's up, my man? Excited.
Up,
podcast one of a million. Let's do it.
Let's go.
One of a million.
So, guys, really, the whole reason we did this thing is to, Eric and I are getting a little bit long in the tooth.
Very true, yeah.
I'm 43. How old are you?
42. I'll be 43 this summer, man. I'm right there with you.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, back in our day, we were slaying things, bro. Like, there was no cell phone in everybody's hand, bro. Like,
no social media.
No social media whatsoever, bro.
No.
And it was a different time to be a man. So, like now, I'm married, I got kids, you're about to be married. Hopefully you guys have kids soon.
Soon enough, no doubt.
It's a blessing.
Yeah,
Let me tell you, bro. No, my kids are great. Can't imagine life without them. But the point of that whole story was, we're putting together a little podcast. It's going to discuss health, wealth, and relationships. For all men, but more specifically, you guys, we're gonna focus on stuff for guys over 40 years old because that's the life we live. And we've been able to, both of us have been able to accumulate massive success. And for me, it came in my very late 20s, all of my 30s. Me and my other business partner, created a pretty good business that we made a 7-figure exit from in 2021. So, I know you've had a ton of success. So that's why people, hopefully will subscribe and listen to the two guys that, made our way in the world and just talk shit and fuck around with each other all day long.
I think they will. I think we're going to get a couple, 2 or 3 subscribers. Just kind of piggyback off what you said. You and I think the reason why we get along so well is we just have the same exact frustrations or same exact hurdles as a 42, 43-year-old person. And I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that every other 42-year-old dude out there, whether they're in Anchorage, Alaska or Miami, Florida, a lot of people are dealing with, the same struggles. So if we can, listen, I've learned a lot the past couple of years that have really helped me with my psyche and my well-being. And if, we can help others to kind of change the trajectory of their aging process, both physically and spiritually and psychologically.
Mentally, bro.
Yeah, we're glad to help.
Mentally is the thing because, men, period, are under attack. I mean, people might freak out on me for saying that, but, your skin color doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's, it's about the patriarchy is this, the patriarchy is that. Well, at the end of the day, the whole society that we live in, built by men. Again, not to quote Andrew Tate or anything like that, but he's right when he says that stuff. The roads you drive on, built by men, right? The plumbing in your house, the electricity in your house, and all that stuff. For me, the respect of the value of the man in this country has gone to shit. It's gone. It's gone. So, mentally, I think that beats a lot of guys up.
I think so too. And I think, it's interesting because what you just said, I don't think that, right, it's not like you're trying to elevate the man's position and diminish the woman's position,
No.
but you and I just subscribe to there are traditional roles that service our culture, our families much better, and there's been this weird aggression to try to push women to be masculine and men to be feminine, and it's fine if they naturally are. I have no problem with that. But to force someone that's to go against
on the whole
grain,
culture,
everybody,
right? Again, individually, I don't care.
Yeah,
Dude, you want to be feminine? Great. I'm not bothered by that.
Yep.
It doesn't offend me, but why should my masculinity offend you?
Agreed.
Right? That's the problem, right? So it is what it is. That's kind of not a very fun topic. I want to kind of get into, why we named
We're
this.
going to make some enemies already.
Of course,
Yeah.
and that's fine.
And some friends.
That's fine.
And
No
some
problem.
friends.
No problem.
Yeah.
You want to be enemies, you're still listening to my podcast.
Right.
You understand? So,
doubt.
whatever. At the end of the day, why did we name it Eric's Burgers?
You actually came up with the name, so you'll have to expound on that. I love it. I think it's catchy. I think it's you were looking for a lunchtime vibe.
Yeah,
right.
Because Power Lunch was taken.
Yeah,
right?
Power
Power
Lunch
Lunch was cool, but it's also fucking cliche. It's cheesy. It's corny, right? So Eric's Burgers, right? There's a thing called a truth burger, right? Take a bite of that truth burger. Like I'm gonna drop some truth burgers on you, man. But you know, I was brainstorming for weeks about what are we gonna call
originality.
Yeah, just original, right? It's easy to remember. Yep. It's kind of funny. I read it by one of my buddy's brothers at the gym today, and he's like, "You're fucking stupid." And I'm like, "Yeah, but you know what? You're gonna be thinking about Eric's Burgers all night, all day long. You're gonna be thinking about it because for me, you know, like I said, I was brainstorming for a couple weeks, and last night I was doing a little bit of laundry, and it hit me in the head. Eric's Burgers. I'm like, no, that's stupid, and it just kept coming back, dude. So, you know, it's cool. At the end of the day, at the open of this thing, we were talking about, you know, we're gonna do some truth burgers on health, wealth, and relationships as it relates to us as, you know, 40-plus-year-old successful men in the United States. So let's talk about health for a minute. Okay. You know, and this kind of ties it back to what we were just talking about, masculinity and, you know, being under, not necessarily attack, but, you know, being diminished a little bit. I think those were your words. But, you know, it is no secret. I'm on TRT therapy. I know you're on TRT therapy.
Year, yeah.
It's tremendous. I mean, it's absolutely tremendous. I don't know about you, dude. Tell me about your experience with it. How long you've been on the TRT protocol, and just go ahead. Tell me.
Well, let me start with this. So the idea of, I never thought in a million years that I could have low testosterone, because I always associated low testosterone with automatic low sex drive.
Right.
And you can ask my girl, sorry, babe, I've always been a horny bastard, right? So
you're fucking filthy too, bro.
I'm pretty perverted. I'm pretty
person.
perverted, but she loves it.
You're from Rochester, after all.
All perverts in Rochester, no doubt. So I was like, it's impossible that I have low testosterone. It's absolutely impossible. Yeah. So my buddy at a gym, the local boxing gym, said, dude, you should really, because I was having a tough time with my muscularity and keeping weight off. He goes, dude, you should really just get your levels checked. And I said, fine, I'll just do it, right?
Yeah.
So I get my levels checked, and dude, I don't know the exact measurements of how they do it, but I know it's, you know, between 100 and 3,000, whatever it is.
Yeah.
1,000 milliliter per, whatever the hell the measurements are.
Right.
But so a 19-year-old man hovers around 1,000. Yeah. Like a 30-year-old man is above 500.
Right.
Once you get to be in your 50s and 60s, a lot of times they'll drop below 500.
Yeah.
Dude, I was at a 214.
214.
214.
Oh, shit.
214. So now when I...
Well, tell me, what were you feeling? I mean, obviously the sex drive was still there, but were you...
I was
tired and just crabby and hangry and shit.
I was, and you know, the most frustrating part was my psyche, because as much as I tried to get back into shape, it really felt like anything I did, there was nothing I could do to get my body back to where I was when I was younger, and I never felt athletic or fit or strong. So it was really my psyche that was taking a toll.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Sure, I needed naps here and there, but I still nap. But it was really my psyche. And, you know, I've played a lot of basketball in my life. I've lifted a lot of weights. So a big part of my identity is being physical, right? Yeah. So that low of testosterone just really made me struggle to be as physical I wanted.
Of course, that your body's betraying your mind.
That's the best way to describe it. Betrayal.
Let's go, right? Father Time is undefeated for a reason.
Yep.
But no, it's cool. Okay, so what happened?
Well, and then, you know, I got to give my girl the credit here. She's like, I think you should really just try to, you know, get on it for a little while, see how it makes you feel. And now where we're from, Rochester, New York.
Right.
It's funny because even though when I say it's a conservative town, I don't mean conservative in politics. I mean conservative in mindset.
Everything. Finances. My parents like very risk averse, you know, solid jobs. My dad worked for 30 years. My mom worked for, you know, with one company.
Yep.
You know, my mom did the same thing for my entire life. So yeah, no, you're absolutely
conservative
right.
mindset with everything.
Extremely conservative
medicine.
mindset.
That includes medicine.
Everything.
So the idea, when I talk to my buddies up there about, you know, getting on testosterone, they're like, bro, you're taking steroids?
You're on juice.
Right.
You're going to get man tits.
And they make me embarrassed to tell them. I'm like,
yeah.
So basically what it did is, you know, it gets you back, you know, you get blood work done basically every 90 days, I think, and it comes back. Basically, I have the testosterone now of a man who's, let's say, 19 years old.
Yeah. What are your numbers now? Over 1,000?
Over 1,000.
Wait, 12?
They shot up to 1,300.
Jesus.
1,300.
Right.
Now I just got my blood work done again. We'll see if hopefully it probably comes down a little bit because that's might be getting.
They lower your dose a bit or no?
They have. I haven't got the blood work.
Oh, okay.
Yet.
Right.
Well, I got the blood work done, but not the results.
Got
yet,
it.
So
Got it.
we'll
got
see.
it.
But they want me hovering around 1,000,
1,000.
1,000, 1,100. Or
No,
something.
that's plenty. So same for me, right? So I started working out in it was like May of 22, something like that.
Yep.
And again,
Now, not to cut you off. When we saw each other,
Yeah.
we didn't look very. Remember, we saw each other. We had the dinner with Justin in Miami.
Yeah.
Neither one of us looked great.
no, I was fucking. We do post COVID,
I was 275.
post twins. I was 230
Yeah.
with zero muscle mass.
No
I had-
traps.
I
No
had
traps,
No
Belgian.
traps. No, none. Shoulders looking like a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah.
But no, man. Post COVID, my wife had twins in 2020. I have 2 COVID babies, 2.5 years old. It's fucking nuts. I hadn't touched a weight in probably 3 years during that meeting when, and what was it, like 2021? That you and I met in
I think
Miami?
it was around March of 21. I think
Yeah,
that's
something like
about
that.
right,
Okay, so March of 22, a year after that, I decided to go on this, fitness journey again for like the 3rd time in my life. I'm going to LA Fitness every day, waking up 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, walking a mile uphill, and rewind it. The reason for the inspiration was my financial advisor, fat slob, dude. The entire time I knew him, this guy's taking care of my money, but like completely out of shape, ripping cigars, just like all this shit. And then all of a sudden, dude shows up like 90 pounds lighter, shredded, all this shit. And I'm like, what?
Oh wow!
Dude,
you didn't tell me this.
No. This is one of the.
Okay.
This was one of the inspirations
Ignition.
for me actually getting my ass in gear. Right? They say when you're sick of your own shit, you'll actually take action and change to achieve a different result. Besides the point. So I see this guy, and I'm like, okay, well, here's a successful guy, right? He's probably I think he's number 80 on a Forbes list of advisors throughout the United States, something like that. Oh, he's
Baller.
boss, dude. His own team, like so much so that when he was like, all right, I don't like this company's values anymore.
Yeah.
He takes his whole fucking team.
Oh, yeah.
And is like, we're out.
Yeah, those are his clients.
Dude,
Those are his clients.
No, his whole fucking team.
Oh, gotcha.
That all work for company X.
Yep.
And he's like, no, I don't like your values anymore. I'm fucking out.
Wow.
Dude,
Good for him.
Who's coming with me? The whole fucking
Good for
team
him.
goes with
Who's
him to a
coming?
different company. Okay, so absolute gangster dude, right? Inspirational for me.
Now, how old is he?
Joe is, I think he's 53.
Would he care you just say his name?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you his last name.
Oh, okay. But 53?
Yeah, he's 53.
Okay.
53,
And he just became a beast overnight.
I wouldn't say a beast because his goals are different. His goals were fitness and not necessarily muscle building and all that shit. But at the end of the day, he comes over to the house as he does probably, once a quarter. Joe, what the hell, dude? Where's the rest of you? He's like, oh man, all I'm starting to do is walk. He's like, that's what I'm doing. I'm walking and I'm doing push-ups. I'm like, bro, come on. It's like, no, that's all I'm doing.
Give me the goods, bro.
Like,
You're
all
like,
right,
give me
come
the
on,
goods.
bro. You don't melt 90 pounds in 3 months. Come on. Apparently that's what he's doing. So I'm like, all right, if that motherfucker can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
All right. So again,
Especially because you have some good natural physical genetics.
Bro,
So you see, I don't want to call him a scrub because he's the man.
No,
But you
he's
see
not
someone
a
a
scrub at all.
physically.
Right, yes.
And you're like, wait, I'm kind of a beast physically,
Yeah.
and you can do that. I can do that.
100%.
Yeah.
And dude, you're right. Genetically, my little sister is a fucking monster.
Really?
My sister's a monster, bro.
You're a beast. You're
Bro,
natural.
bro. Now, right? So again, they say you're tired of your own shit is when you'll actually take action and fucking get off your ass and do something. So, when I moved to Florida in 2016, there's a LA Fitness right up the street and all that shit, and I was going there. So I was like, fine, you know what? I never bothered to cancel it. It was $30 a month. You don't even feel it. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to gym. And that's what I did. So I started going every day religiously, 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. And how I started out my workout was you walk a mile uphill, right? And because there's metrics, you hold on to the biosensors, right? And you look at your heart rate and all that shit. Dude, 230 pounds when I started this journey at the top of 1 mile, walking at like a 3.5 grade, briskly like 3.5, 3.6 on the treadmill. My heart rate was like 157.
Oh, wow.
And bro, dude, that's like running a sprint.
Yeah,
heart rate.
that's where I'm at in my boxing workouts.
Of course. Right. So
Today.
157. I'm like, holy shit, this is awful. So I did that for like 3 months. You know, at the end of like 6 months of starting my workouts with a mile walk, you know, the heart rate was down to like 128.
Yep.
At the top of a mile, which is perfect for fat burning and all that shit. But the reason I say that is a testament to how resilient the body is. You can literally abuse your body for 3 years, eating Pop-Tarts in bed and fucking McDonald's with your pregnant
Inactivity.
wife. Just doing nothing.
Inactivity.
Just doing nothing, bro.
Yeah.
And you'll snap back in 6 months, which is, you know, that's how my genetics work. Maybe not for everybody. But at the end of the day, so that was the journey that I started. And, you know, probably 5 months into it, 5 or 6 months into it, I see this dude, like a gray beard motherfucker, dude, but he's jacked. Like, dude, a fucking, like, boom. Like,
You see a lot of them in South Florida.
Bro.
The medicine here is very modern.
Bro, I'm like,
Yeah.
this motherfucker's got to be 60. And he, if I look like that at 60, fucking great. So finally one day I walked up to him, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And he's like, what's up, man? I'm like, bro, how old are you? And he goes, I'm 55 years old. And I was like, how in the fuck do you look like that at 55 years old? I'm like, what how much gear are you on?
And that's what you're assuming instantly.
Oh, I'm, dude,
when you're naive to it or...
Dude, instantly, this motherfucker's sauced out of his mind.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm just on, you know, TRT, 1 milligram of test 200.
Yep.
So, what? He's like, yeah. Go get your levels checked. So just like you, same shit.
Yeah.
Right. So during that 6 months before I talked to this guy, I was taking one of those natural testosterone boosters. The company that bought ours makes.
Do you think that stuff works?
Well, no. So
not to the levels that we're talking.
not for the not the injectable level.
Yeah,
right.
Not the injectable.
So here's how it goes. Right. So I'm taking this stuff. 6 months, dude tells me go get your shit checked out. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, my neighbor went to high school with one of the men's wellness clinics down here in South Florida. The owner of that is like, dude, I'll send you over there. I'll hook you up. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. I show up, do the blood test, right? It comes back 660.
Wow.
Right? And the guy's like, bro, I can't. Like, you're good. I'm like, all right, I'm good. Cool.
I already know you're going with this.
Right.
Wow.
Well, okay, this fucking shit don't work. Right in my head, I'm thinking, all right, this supplement's dog shit, and I throw it away.
Because you're probably at 400, 300, and it got you to 660.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what? So that's what
crazy.
ends up happening, right? So I throw the supplement in the fucking garbage, and I'm working out hard for like 3 months. My performance is starting to degrade.
Yep.
I'm like, what?
The recovery time, you notice, starts
Yeah,
to get
not
a
as
little longer.
not as strong. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know, physically, the changes that appeared were great. Right, I'm good. I'm leaning out a little bit. Everything's looking good. So I wanted to do the biometric scale again. So I called him up. I'm like, hey, let's run another test and see where I'm at, because you know now I'm crushing legs. Now I'm really dedicated to it. I'm going heavy, and I'm figuring this is I got to be 700-800 now.
Yep.
Because I'm releasing all this free shit,
Yep.
bro. 387.
Yeah, embarrassingly low.
Dangerously
low. Dangerously low.
Well, I wouldn't say yours was probably dangerously low.
Yeah.
A couple of my boys in Rochester, same shit. Like you tested 200, and they're all on TRT too, bro.
No one would believe about me because I've always been aggressive, and sexual. No one ever would have believed.
No chance
in a million years that I was that low.
Way. So it comes back 387. They're like, all right, let's go, fucking gear up, right? And that's what I did. Same protocol as that 55-year call. Same protocol you're on. I don't know if you have the clomiphene and the anastrozole or whatever it is, but
I don't think so. I think I take a couple pills that try to
keep that's
my
those two
estrogen levels down.
Yes, that's in clomiphene and anastrozole or whatever it is. Yeah. I think anastrozole is antibiotic. I don't know the name of it.
I'm just trusting the doctors on this.
100%. 100%. So, 1 milligram test 200, and clomiphene twice a week, and then the Anna thing fucking every other day, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, how am I supposed to keep track of this shit? Fucking Google, bro.
Yeah.
It's Google Calendar. You set an alert, and you can say, remind me every 2 days in perpetuity, and it does it. Yeah. So every morning, all I'm doing now, dude, I just log onto my calendar, All right, I got to take Anno and the clothing today, right?
That's really the hardest part. Is like adding another. It's a little chore.
It's not.
It's well. What I'm saying is the perception is it's damn another pill to remember.
Yeah, another thing to do.
Thing to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, dude. For me, I found Google fixed that challenge for me, 100%. But here's what I'll tell you. And again, maybe you can tell me your results as well. But bro, I'm less angry.
Oh yeah.
My mental focus is out of control. Yep. Like, dude, I'll lock myself in this office and pound shit out until like 5 o'clock. Then I go play daddy.
I find I'm more optimistic, believe it or not.
Everything's better.
Yeah, not that I was ever depressed or down, but I do find my outlook on everything tends to be better. And
Way better.
And it's funny because you would assume, so when we associate testosterone with like the steroid users, the bodybuilders, we hear of, what do they call it? Rage, what do they call it?
Roid rage.
Roid rage, right? Yeah. So it's funny that you say that you're calmer because I think the reason why I was so frustrated is because it was so low.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm at my normal levels now, and I don't have as much frustration and anger. Now, don't get me wrong. If you take too much, of course, that's probably where that comes.
Of course. Now, okay. So my conservative parents, right? They come down. They snowbird. All right. So this weekend they're down here, and my dad, just be careful. I'm like, what? Dad, stop. He's like, you're gonna get addicted to it. I'm like, yeah,
sniffing it up.
I'm getting addicted to fucking wellness.
Your wife's gonna catch you sniffing testosterone.
You can't dry out that Test 200, crystallize it like you're fucking Walter White, and sell it on the street. But dude,
smoking it up.
Do you know how many people?
Oh my God.
Bro, you're gonna get fucking man boobs. You're gonna do don't you understand that this is a hormone maintenance program?
Yeah.
I'm not ripping 50 fucking cc's of test and whatever. I don't even know what they do. DECA, I don't know. What are the name of some of these things? It's not that. What this is a maintenance dose that I feel as motivated as I was at 28 years old without a fucking nickel to my name and just ready to take on the world and fuck everything until I got what I wanted. And that's where I am now. That's what it's done for me. It's mild.
That's a whole other topic to talk about too. Not to go off on a tangent. And I have a lot of friends in the bodybuilding space, and I have some close friends in upstate New York that are in the natural bodybuilding space. You know what kills me is when something needs to be done about this. Because if you scroll through TikTok or Instagram and you see these flawless physiques, male and female. Now, us being athletic and in the space, we know when someone's really juicing themselves up with whatever. Dude, I think they're giving a false expectation of what is a desirable male or female body. Yeah. And then also, it's killing people. We're literally killing people by encouraging them to get, look at some of these.
Well, the fucking suicides are up because of it.
Yep.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. I don't think the PEDs are killing people.
What I'm saying is there is you know how many guys I know that I've seen have heart attacks before they're 50 years old?
Oh, it's because they were ripping.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
No, what I'm saying is I'm saying there's this. Okay, so you and I, we're talking about having appropriate levels of testosterone.
Right, a maintenance level.
Then there's totally inappropriate levels, and I think that there's this huge. Kind of misleading physique out there that's unattainable. And I think a lot of these bodybuilders should almost come out, like the Liver King came out and said, yeah, I'm fucking juiced up.
Yeah, anybody that believed that he wasn't was fucking stupid.
Well, but what I'm saying is the fact that he was lying for so long had a lot of 16, 17-year-old young men.
Makes sense. Yeah.
That's what I'm getting
at. Yeah. I can attain that by just eating liver, and then when they don't...
Pills.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
Yeah, when they don't, they're like, something's wrong with me. I need extra juice.
That's what causes the suicides.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, social media is terrible for anybody, young men, women, whatever. It's not fucking real. This is what people don't understand about the internet. It's not fucking real.
It's a fake space.
It's not fucking real. It's not fucking real. And guys like us, we grew up with rotary phones, fucking record players, right? Manual
tape players,
manual windows, right?
Yeah.
And then in our adulthood, internet comes out, cell phones, all that shit. Bro, my kids will never even see a rotary phone. You understand what I'm saying? They won't even drive fucking gas cars in 18 years.
We were at the gym yesterday, and we were boxing, and there was this nice couple in there. The guy Johnny and his girl, I forget her name, and she pointed this out to me. They had their baby in the crib,
yeah.
And what was it playing? The little video
like Elmo on the iPhone.
on the iPhone, sitting in the crib. And
Elmo.
all it made Elmo. What I know. All it made me think of is that 6-month-old baby.
Yeah.
Is already being
Trapped by that rectangle.
Trapped
by that rectangle.
8-inch screen.
Bro,
or whatever
we
it is.
fight it with our kids. Listen, the point, let me just wrap up that point.
Yeah.
The point is, these 18, 19, 20-year-old men and fucking women,
Yeah.
they don't realize that's not fucking real life. That's not real life. Dude, I have tenants, right, that are 21 years old. You don't understand that not everything in life is fucking instant. You guys have to make sacrifices to get what you want.
Yeah.
You got your car towed because you never went and met the fucking super. You've been living there for 6 months.
Right.
Whether or not, why the fuck is that my responsibility? That's your car. Don't fucking yell at me. I'm the wrong one, right? I paid for the tow because I got other shit going on.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not worth the fuck.
Well, no. Now I'm thinking about it. And I just reinforced the spoiled nature and the instant now. And I'm fucking entitled to everything. You're not. Nobody is. And that is the lie that this fucking thing tells people. These kids are living in this fucking fantasy world, bro. Yeah. They're getting depressed. Everybody's on fucking Lexapro and all this shit. When all they should be doing is going to the gym, walking a mile uphill, and eating right, bro.
And disconnecting from all that shit.
Throw that shit in the
The more you can disconnect from it,
don't
the
even
better.
look at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't even look at. Don't look at. Go talk to people. Do you know any 20-year-olds?
I have a little interaction with them, like at the gym or something like that. Yeah,
awkward.
They're very awkward.
No, at
the
the gym, are they awkward?
Well, okay, I get where you're going with that
Yeah.
point, but I'm just saying, yeah, you're right. My natural interaction with a 20-year-old is they don't know how to look me in the eye and have a deep,
Just a
strong
normal
conversation with me.
It doesn't even have to be fucking deep, bro. It's something other than yes, no, I don't know. Right? I got cousins. I got some neighbors that are younger like that. Hey, what's up? Nothing. How you doing? Everything cool? Yeah, it's good. Everything's good. Right?
Yeah, their social interaction is social media.
Their fucking social media profiles, bright, vibrant communication, texting in multiple sentences.
Yeah, excited, happy.
Fucking mind-blowing, bro.
Yeah.
In person. No, I don't know. What are you, fucking mute?
You know, when you think about it, though, dude, what's crazy now, as I'm sitting here thinking about it, this is still just like an experiment.
What is?
Social media. Like,
Oh, yeah, I think the results are in, though.
Well, no. That's my point. Is it's not like it's been around 100 years and we've totally learned the repercussions of it. It's been around 15-ish years, 15. Right? Yeah, you know, to where it's
2000.
Facebook's probably
MySpace.
05, right?
MySpace started it.
Okay.
MySpace started it.
Well, I'm talking about like a societal obsession.
Right.
When did it become a societal?
And it is an obsession.
07, 08, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
So this is still a new experiment. We're probably in 20 years,
Yeah.
maybe 10 with some of the stuff the DOJ.
Nah, I know. I think, yeah. No, I think Facebook's done. Bro. Young people migrated off of Facebook.
Well, but what about
years ago?
Yeah, but I'm saying the other platforms. What I'm saying
Well, now it's all Instagram, TikTok, right? That's where all the young kids are at.
Well, no, but what I'm getting at is social, not the platforms themselves. Social media as a way to interact and connect is still really just one big giant experiment. And there could be in the next 10 to 15 years, it might look completely different. We might look back in 10 to 15 years. You know how smoking, we look at smoking today.
Yeah, no doubt.
As, they used to smoke on planes, they used to smoke in restaurants, they used to smoke in bars. When you and
You
I
gave
were,
your 14-year-old a fucking iPhone and a Facebook
exactly
account? Right.
Maybe that's a possibility. Maybe it gets like that in 20 years.
No, it's not good. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because it's all about the money. It's all about money, dude. You're not. No.
Apple and Google control
Everything.
Yeah,
Bro, everything.
I think Apple's the biggest company in the world.
I don't know.
No, I think they're the biggest company in the world.
You're probably right.
Dead serious.
And dude, I had a point with that.
Did you know that? I think they're the biggest damn company in the world.
That's crazy. Because of this. It's just because of this. It's wild shit, dude. Oh, I know where I was going with that, bro. You're right. It's going to evolve and change. Have you fucked around with GPT,
Yeah, I fuck with it. It's pretty scary.
bro.
It's
Scary.
evolving
How about
already.
Wall-E?
I haven't yet.
Or no, it's Dolly. Dolly.
I haven't
It's the other OpenAI product, bro. Pictures.
Oh,
Draw me a picture of what hell looks like, and it's like, what the fuck, bro? I've seen videos of Slayer songs, right? So yeah, you're not a metalhead, Rom. Are you a metalhead?
no, not a metalhead, but I appreciate everyone's
Okay, all right.
music.
So
So, if
I'm
you
a-
send me a song, I'll dig it.
Right,
Don't get me
giant
wrong.
fucking metalhead, right?
Yeah.
So Slayer is a band from the 80s, 90s, and they just all quit. Long story short, they fed an 1983 Slayer song into this DALL-E and was like, make a music video based on the words that are coming out of this fucking song, dude. And it's fucking crazy. Forget about the mind-blowing aspects for just normal people. Figure out how all of that is going to work with AI, bro. I ask it to write email copy for me,
Yep.
and it writes it better than I could ever fucking consider. It's
exciting and scary.
it's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's terrifying because it's learning from us, and it's apparently already aware of itself, which is how fucking Terminator started, right?
Skynet, right?
Skynet, bro.
Yeah.
Skynet. That
I thought Google was going to be Skynet. Maybe it's fucking Chat GPT.
it is.
I thought Google was Skynet. I really did. I thought if there was going to be a Skynet, it's Google.
Bro. If anybody listening to this shit hasn't tried it yet,
Oh, yes, sir.
dude, go to OpenAI, go click on a Chat GPT, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? You can ask it anything,
Yeah.
bro. It'll write code, which is fucking nuts. I fed it an existing code I had and said, hey, make this better. And it tells you why. That's the thing that's even crazier. You don't need this line. You don't need this line. You don't. Okay, now we're going to spit it out. And it's just boop, 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 boop. Copy, paste, done.
Some smart people are going to monetize it the next few years, but there's probably only a few years to be able to do it.
Yeah,
before
no,
it's-
myself included, man. I've figured out a really cool way to leverage ChatGPT and affiliate marketing. I mean, that's the business that I'm in anyway. It's just a natural progression. So it's going to change a lot of things, man. And hopefully you're right. Hopefully we look back in 15 years and like, holy shit, you gave your toddler a fucking iPad. What are you, crazy? Or social media? Because, we're fighting that now as parents. Like, our kids are 2.5 years old and we're giving them an iPad, and I struggle with it because he's already addicted to it. The kid's 2.5. Like, we'll give it to him on weekends, or if mommy needs to go do something like important and we need the kid to focus, and we took it away from them today and just meltdown.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do we as parents, and you don't face this yet, this is what I'm facing, is how do we as parents explain to our kids that there's real life and then there's this technology that shows you only what people want you to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, develop a well-rounded young adult, hopefully by the time they're 15, 16 years old, man.
It's probably more challenging than any other, and I'm sure every parent of any generation thinks that, but this is a challenging time for you.
Super challenging.
Yeah.
So really think about it. I know you want kids, and I know it's one of them
I
things.
want a bunch.
You want a
I want a bunch.
You want a whole Bill Zarian.
Why do you think I got
crew?
me a 26-year-old, bro?
Be-
She's fertile.
I'll tell you why. Young, youthful, spry. She's actually extremely intelligent. She's not a fucking 25-year-old.
I know.
She's
26.
She's a 40-year-old trapped in a 26-year-old body. It's fucking nuts, dude. You hit the lottery with that one, bro.
I know.
All right, dude. We're coming up on like 33 minutes of
Okay.
talking,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
You got anything else you want to cover?
No, just looking forward to just chatting with my buddy Steve on this moving forward, and I think our conversations will be like a lot of other 40-something men's conversations, and we're just excited to excited to help in any possible way we can.
Yeah, man. So what did we cover today? Just TRT stuff.
Yeah, TRT, some social media. I don't know how we went into social media.
I don't,
Then
dude.
started
It's just
talking
it's interesting how the
ChatGPT.
conversations
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
they flow. But dude,
We'll have an itinerary next time.
We'll
You're
get,
gonna
dude, we'll
write
get
it
into
up.
football. We'll get into some like
Yeah.
memes and stuff because that's part of the shit I want to talk about. Like, dude, I see things all the time that I'm just like, oh, we got to talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to talk about that.
Oh, how about my barber experience?
No, yeah, before we go, tell me your barber experience.
Oh, my. Okay, last thing.
Yeah.
So we all know finding a good barber. Right?
That's
Finding a
impossible.
good
It took me 6 years to find this guy that I sent you to.
So I have a great one, but sometimes I get stuck there for 2 or 3 hours. So I had a quick window this week. So you're like, hey, 19 minutes in and out.
Yeah.
This guy takes care of you.
Bro.
My guy Johnny.
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 In and out. The last time was 19 fucking minutes. He averages 23 minutes for me.
I was in there for 75 minutes.
How?
So he starts cutting my hair.
Yeah.
And I also can feel he's like spraying my hair at the same time. And I don't know what the heck was going on. I thought I had a bunch of like razor bumps or something. He's trying to get my razor bumps down. And he starts doing my beard, and all of a sudden I keep feeling this same spraying again all over my beard. Next thing I know, he puts like a Biore strip over my nose.
What?
He puts a towel over my eyes. He puts a steamer in my face. He starts massaging me.
What are you talking about?
I'm dead serious. I almost fell asleep.
Wait.
It felt.
No, bro. You didn't just book a haircut, Dad.
No. I booked haircut Johnny, $40. And all of a sudden, I got 8 treatments at once. I think maybe he's trying to impress the first client or something.
Well, I told him. I said, big guy's going to come in.
Big time.
Looks like Dan Bilzerian. This fucking guy doesn't understand a word of English, bro.
Not one.
He didn't understand a damn thing I told him.
No.
All right, so this is all just completely fucking random.
So anyway, I look in the mirror and I thought, now listen, don't get me wrong. For the right person, this cut was fresh.
Yeah, look good.
But
Look
for
good. It was a good
me,
picture.
apparently there's something they call a 5, and they line you up like a 5. Dude,
Yeah.
he spray painted like fake hair on me to like shoot my hair out here. He had, dude, I sent my picture to my friends. They call me the new DJ Khaled, the white DJ Khaled.
Oh
like my beard was up to here, bro, lined up.
So what did that 40? That's $40.
Yeah, $40. 75 minutes later, missed the damn appointment. I texted her. I was like, babe, I can't go out in public for 2 weeks.
Why?
Because I looked insane. I looked like nothing wrong with looking like Drake. Drake's a handsome, successful man, but I looked like Drake or DJ Khaled. I like my natural look.
Yeah.
I like natural beard, natural
Yeah.
hair.
So you just let this fucking guy do whatever he wanted?
I didn't know. He just started cutting and spraying, man. I thought he was in the fucking middle of it. Like,
What?
all right, just let's see. I go, all right, Uncle Steve. I had to tell you this in person because over the text you can't even understand how insane it was.
Bro.
But he's dope. To the right person, go see him.
Bro.
He'll edge you up.
Oh, yeah.
Lined up.
Dude, I don't have all that going on.
yeah.
I can't do it. I go there. I shake this fucking guy's hand.
Yeah.
I sit down.
Yeah.
I don't say a motherfucking word. And all I hear is... And I'm done.
19 and done.
19 minutes, bro. In and out. It's fucking tremendous. I don't know what you did. I don't know if you tickled his pickle a little bit.
That's very possible.
Oh, my God.
I did have a tight shirt on, short shorts.
No, nah, dude. I didn't get that vibe from him at all. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I don't care.
I don't care.
But I didn't. Maybe he saw the beard and was like, "We're gonna make this guy."
Like Dan Bilzerian's here.
Yes, I know. You know who Dan Bilzerian is? See, like. All right, Johnny. I'll see you in a couple weeks, buddy.
Yeah,
that's good. All right, man. You want to end there? It's good. It's like 38 minutes deep.
Yeah, it was fun.
Cool.
Bro.
All right,
It was
we'll
fun.
do it again next week.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
See ya.